Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy, Delightful Kissboy, and I'm going to be playing some more side effects today, because I've been having some fun with it. But this time, I've figured out exactly how the AI works, for the most part, and so I'm going to be trying to use that for my advantage while playing single player, okay? And I got it kind of written out here. I just use this for my own notes. I don't know if I'm going to do a full video on the AI, but I just want to kind of give a broad overview, and I mean, I'll scroll down slowly so you can kind of read it if you would like to. Anyway, but yeah, I'll give you a broad overview here. Basically, he chooses which pill he wants to take, and generally he's avoiding killer pills and trying to take known safe pills, okay? And then, you know, if he's going to take damage due to resistance being reduced, that sort of a thing. But then if he can't choose a known safe pill, he'll half the time choose one of the pills with the lowest death probability, so like just the number of death pills divided by the total pills. But the other half of the time he's going to try to choose a random quest pill, okay? So it's generally the pill choosing logic. So he does that before he uses any items, and he'll basically figure out which pill he's planning to take. And then he starts using items in this order. He'll try to use shock therapy if it would give him an advantage, and then he'll use the extractor if his current health is greater than 3. A replicator, he'll just use it if he has it, basically, and he can use it. He'll use a drug test kit next if the chosen pill isn't a known killer or safe pill. Then he'll use the centrifuge if it's a killer pill. There's a lot of, like, kind of nuance to his item usage logic, but it's kind of just documented here. So, in any case, I'm going to get into the games, and I'll kind of explain when different scenarios come up what I think he's going to do in each scenario. So, let's get to that. Alright, and we're in the game, so let's just get started with some single player and give it a whirl. Alright, let me bring up my cheat sheet real quick. One sec. Just going to pause that shit. Alright, here we go. I got it up, and let's go, baby. Alright, push the button to begin, and he's got more health than me, more resistance, and let's see who goes first. So it's going to be me. So I'm going first now. To note, you can see what items he takes over here. So he took a replicator and a heal vaccine. So it's good to note. One thing to keep in mind, by the way, is that I believe the first round of any game is either going to be 4 red pills or 3 blue pills. And so we can kind of use that to our advantage here, because if it's 3 blue pills, then we're by default going to be taking 2 pills, right? So we took a heal vaccine and a replicator, right? Yeah, he did. But then we could kind of disrupt that if we use the mouth clamps here. And I'll probably want to use that before he... Actually, you know what? So I'm going to take a replicator, because replicating either clamps or the heal vaccine is going to be very good. So I'm definitely taking replicator now. And then I think, I don't think extractor is very good. This isn't very good most of the time, so I'm just going to take a mouth clamp next. Alright, let's see what the pills are here. The pills are reds. Alright, so we have 4 red pills, 3 of which do 1 resistance damage, 1 of which does, you know, fucking 1 damage to our health. Alright, and the quest starts off with reds. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is just use the replicator here, and we get 2 heal vaccines, which is pretty damn nice, actually. This item is very good, in my opinion. The question is, do I want to use the mouth clamp right now so that he doesn't get to replicate it? And I think the answer to that is no, because he's more likely than not going to replicate the heal vaccines. By the way, the order that's going to go in, what he's going to do is he's going to use the replicator first, and he'll always use it. He's going to use it immediately. And then also he's going to use a heal vaccine if there's a known killer pill, and then switch. So basically, he'll only use the heal vaccine if there's a known killer pill, okay? He won't use it in any other scenario. So the question would be, would I want to use the mouth clamps? But here, I think using mouth clamps is kind of a waste. Because if you think about it, it's like I take a pill, then he takes a pill, then I take a pill, then he takes a pill. If I use the mouth clamp, it's he takes a pill, I take a pill, he takes a pill, I take a pill. So it doesn't really do anything, and it sets him up to potentially beating us on the quest. I mean, it's not actually, neither of us are going to beat each other on the quest. So here I'm just going to take one and hope it's not a death pill, and it's not. All right, so we're one pill into our quest here, and then now he's going to use the replicator. He gets mouth clamps. He's not going to use the mouth clamps unless there's a known death pill or a way to deal me damage. All right, he takes a red pill, which means that So, okay, actually, what I want to do here, actually, because think about it this way, right? I want to force feed him a red pill here, okay? The reason being that if we force feed him the death pill, then that's obviously good, right? If we force feed him the placebo pill, then we could still use the heal vaccine to basically prevent that damage, prevent taking that damage, right? If we just take a pill here and we hit the death pill, obviously that's bad, right? And if we hit the placebo pill, he'll still force feed us the death pill. So I think I'll use the mouth clamps to force feed him a pill here, and then we'll go from there. And it's the death pill. All right, so that was the ideal scenario, obviously, because now we get to keep our heal vaccines. So he takes one here. And then we'll just go ahead and take the last pill, which we know is a placebo pill. And then we both... Unfortunately, it means that he will be able to complete his quest before us. Already got an extractor and another heal vaccine over there. Here, he's going to go first, so he can complete the quest before we can. And he will choose to complete the quest. He will do it, yeah. So I'm going to use, I'm going to take a replicator here because the items on the table are pretty good. And on top of that, I'm going to take a swap item because he's got good items. So in any case, we're going to have reds and blues here, I believe. So yeah, reds and blues. And he's going to take a blue here because he's on the last leg of the quest. And he's going to use the extractor first, by the way. Force feed it to us. He always uses it if he has 4 or more health, okay? And there we go. Now he's going to take the blue pill here. So maybe I should have thought about that in terms of quest completion. Because now he's going to go back up to 4, which is pretty good for him, bad for us. But now we have a new quest here. It's red, green, green. Okay. So let's think about what he's going to do next. Okay. Basically what he's going to do is... We could steal his mouth clamps, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm going to use the replicator here just to figure out what we're replicating. All right, so we get lots of mouth clamps here. So I could force feed him both blue pills, which is pretty good because he's already at max resistance. And I could also steal one of his mouth clamps as well, which would be good to get that off the table. So yeah, I think I am going to do that actually. I'm going to steal one of his mouth clamps here. I got to see how the swap break logic works. I think it'll break after it swaps twice. So I'm going to use both pairs of mouth clamps here, unless we of course hit the killer pill right off the bat here. We do not. All right, so that's all good. And then I'll use one more here to force feed him the blue now. So he'll be taking one here, which is pretty good, obviously. And he does take one. Alright. And now, he goes down to 3. We're at 4 still. And then now I will just take a red pill here. And hope for the 1 out of... Well, the 3 out of 4 chance I don't take 1 damage. Alright, so we're good. We're good. Alright, now he's going to go, and he's going to take 1. He hasn't used any of his items yet here. And he loses 1 here. Okay. So now there's 2 red pills remaining. And for the same logic as earlier, I think I do want to feed him one. Although, once again, he gets to go first in the next round, with that being the case. But I don't want him to be able to heal here using the heal vaccine. So, I think I will just force feed him one. Yeah, I'll force feed him a red one here. And then hope it's the death pill, obviously. And it is. Alright, so that was pretty fortunate, obviously. Okay. And he goes down to 2 now. And then now we could just take this last one. We'll go down to 1 resistance, so we risk losing 1 health immediately to, like, pliers or whatever. Which he is not taking the pliers. It looks like... Oh yeah, he was all full up over there, so he only took a vaccine. And then now at this point, I think the prescribed pill is very good, actually. Because basically it spawns a placebo pill, the next pill on your pill tracker. Very good. So I think both of these are going to be really good, actually. Because there's a lot of good items on the table. Alright, so we got the reds now, and then I'm going to guess we're going to get blues and greens. Yep. Alright, so blues... And then now greens. Okay. So now he's going to go, and he's going to use the mouth clamp to force feed us a green pill, because it's guaranteed to deal damage to us here, right? And it looked like he force fed us the death pill, actually, which is interesting. So all of the rest of the green pills are now safe. So now he took a green pill because he knows it's guaranteed safe. He loses 2 there, and... I don't know, I'm feeling fine about this. I'm going to go ahead and use the replicator here. Because now we get to complete our quest, actually. Because he force-fed us a green pill. So that works out pretty well for us here. We get 2 vaccines here. I'm fine with that. Because we're on 4 right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and take a green pill. Gain 1 back. No reason to do anything else here. And boom. Good stuff. And so now he's going to go and... he's just going to take a green pill. Or I guess he's taking a blue... Oh, blue pill, 50-50 chance because of the quest. That's right. But yeah, he ends up taking the death pill, so that's great for us. Because now we get to take a guaranteed, good blue pill there. Alright. So basically, when it gets to the point where it's like there's no known safe pills, there's a 50-50 chance that he'll take either a pill with the lowest death chance... Or, although all the green pills are safe pills, so why did he do that? Is what I'm wondering. Was his tolerance less than or equal to 2? I think he should have taken the green pill there. Unless, maybe it would set him. I don't know. I'll have to look into that later. Alright, here we go. We're going to take a blue pill here because we know it's safe, obviously. And it helps us on our quest. No reason to use any other items here. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Alright, Barney pill is the next one on the quest line. But yeah, let's see. He's going to take a blue pill now because it's a known safe pill. But yeah, all the greens are known safe too, unless I just took damage due to resistance damage. But I don't think I did. So I don't know. I'm a little confused about that. In any case, I could use a placebo pill here to get a Barney pill. And then take that. Alternatively, though, I think I'm just going to take a... So, he'll swap... Let me see here. It looks like he never swaps for a prescribed pill, actually. Which is interesting. So, he'll never swap for that. He could swap for my vaccines or the green... The heal pill, but he'll only use... Or the heal vaccine. But he'll only do that... if he knows that he's going to be taking a death pill, and he doesn't know that, and he'll only use the vaccine... Hey, what's up, buddy? He'll only use the vaccine if he's below, I think, current resistance is less than 3. Alright? So, yeah, let's... I think I'm just going to take a green pill here. Alright? And there we go, 2 resistance damage. I'm pretty sure they're all safe, so we'll see. Okay, yeah. So, I don't know why he chose to use a quest pill over that earlier, but who knows? In any case, now I'll use a vaccine and take the last green pill here. Alright, there we go. Take this. And we go up to 4 here. And now he's going to take a red pill. He's not going to use any items here. Yeah, he's just taking one. So hopefully he just gets the death pill and we win. And we do. Alright, there you go. Alright, so I got a little confused about the pill picking logic there. Because I think he chose a... He chose to take a quest pill over taking a known safe pill, which is not what I was expecting. Let me just see here. He hasn't chosen a pill and there's a known safe pill. Chooses the highest resistance safe pill. If this pill doesn't cause damage, he chooses it. Yeah, he should have just chosen that. So I don't know why he did that. I don't know, I'll have to look at the code again. But that was not my expectation. So there you go. In any case, let's run it back one more time. I'll try to update the logic later. All right. But let's do some more experimenting to try to learn all the quirks of this the AI. All right, we're going to flip a coin here to determine who goes first. He's going to go first this time. And once again, it's going to be blues or reds. He takes a mint and an amplifier. All right. So a mint and an amplifier. He's going to be going first. Now, let's just talk about those two items because they're weird, all right? Amplifier, let's start with that one. He will only use it if he hasn't used a heal vaccine this turn. It's also the last thing he checks, okay? If he hasn't used a heal vaccine this turn, and then if he used a vaccine and the chosen pill that he's chosen already can cause resistance damage and resistance is less than or equal to 3, then he'll use it. All right, so basically, if he's used it, if he's like chooses a green pill, for example, right, that deals 2 resistance damage, okay, and then he uses a vaccine, and then it's going, and he's at 3 or less resistance, then he'll use it to double the resistance effect of the pill that he's going to be using, all right? Similar thing if he hasn't used a vaccine. If the chosen pill can cause resistance healing and his tolerance is less than or equal to 3, then he'll use it on like a blue pill, for example. And then also, this is a weird case. If the opponent's resistance is less than or equal to 3, and there are 2 safe pills left, and the non-chosen pill's resistance damage times 2 is more than my resistance, then he'll use it so that on that pill that I'm going to be taking to try to cause me damage, is basically what it comes down to. The mint is really weird, all right? Basically, if the AI has used a heal vaccine, he won't use the mint, okay? If the chosen pill is a known killer pill, he will immediately use it. If the chosen pill would cause damage due to resistance damage, he'll use it. Otherwise, if the chosen pill isn't a known safe pill, he'll use it 5 out of 11 times. Not 50-50, 5 out of 11 times. All right, so something to keep in mind. But he's going to be going first. We don't know if it's reds or blues. I don't think taking a vaccine right now is going to be all that great. I could take the swap, but it's just the mint and the amplifier, and neither of those are that great. But I could also take a mint of my own, which I'm fine with doing. I could take a mint here. Mint is okay. I could also just re-roll, because I think I'm going to want to re-roll anyway. And so the question is, do I think I'll get better items than a mint? 2 better items than a mint. And I think I can. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll here. And then we got placebo, or prescribed pill, which is way better, and mouth clamp, which is also way better. So glad I did that. And then now we've got blues. Yep. All right, so blue pills. And he's just going to either skip or take one here. And there's the 5 out of 11 chance he's going to skip, which I am pretty fine with here. Pretty fine with that. Using the clamp here does a little bit, okay, because... so basically the way that's going to go if we don't do anything else is I'm going to go, then he's going to go, then I'm going to go again, right? If I force feed him a pill here, and I feed him the death pill, then we could just take the blue pill, no problem, we're all good. If I force feed him a good pill, which happens 2/3 of the time, then I could use the placebo pill, the prescribed pill, to get a placebo pill, and then he takes a 50-50. But then if he succeeds on the 50-50, then we're screwed anyway, right? So... I think I'm just going to try to keep my... Hey, what's up, bud? I'm going to try to keep my items here, and I'm just going to take the 2/3 chance of not taking damage here, which we do. All right. So that's excellent stuff here, obviously. And then now he's just going to take one. It's a 50-50. He's not going to use the amplifier because he's already at max resistance here. and he ends up healing. But yeah, now I could just go ahead and force feed him the last one. So I could either force feed him to take the last one, or I could create a prescribed pill to make him take this one, basically. And I think I think the prescribed pill might be better than the mouth clamp, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna use the mouth clamp here and keep the prescribed pill, because being able to like get a pill. Oh, it would also have been the green pill anyway. Although that would have been actually, maybe I should have used the prescribed pill then anyway. But it's all good. It's all good. I think this is fine too. But maybe I should have, used it so I could get ahead on the whatchamacallit? I don't know. In any case, he took something in pliers. I was not paying attention. So I'm going to take the mouth clamp again. And centrifuge is okay. In fact, I could use it with a prescribed pill to get a guaranteed one, but I don't really see myself doing that. I think there's better things that I could be doing. So I think in lieu of re-rolling, I will just take the mint here, I think. Actually, centrifuge, I think, is actually better than the mint. So I'll go ahead and just take that. So we took a centrifuge and pliers there. All right, so now there's blues, and then there should be greens, I think. Yeah, greens because of the quest. And then now he's going to be taking he's going to use the pliers, first of all. He uses pliers as soon as he can. And then he's going to take a green pill here, no matter what. Because it's both the quest pill and it's the least likely to kill him out of all of them. All right. So now we have some options of what we want to do here. It's probably just take a green pill. It's 1 out of 5 chance of taking one. But let's go over how he uses the centrifuge, by the way. He'll only use the centrifuge. Well, let me just read it so I can remember this. If it's a killer pill, he's going to use it, okay? If he chooses a killer pill to use, okay? Basically, he's forced to take a killer pill, he'll use it. And then if he chooses to take a safe pill, he will use it if there are 2 pills left and both of them are known safe, or if the AI has a healing vaccine, okay? So basically, what he'll do, if there's 2 safe pills left, he'll flip one of them and then take the safe pill to make you take a death pill, right? But then he'll also do it if he has a healing vaccine so that he could heal some health or whatever, all right? But anyway, in this case, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start off by taking the 4 out of 5 chance of just taking 2 resistance damage, which I'm fine with. And we do. All right, so all good. And then now it's a 50-50 if he's going to take a blue or a green. And he opts to go for the quest. All right. And he takes the death pill, which is great for us, obviously. But he will be able to complete the quest before us, which is a little bit annoying, obviously, but it's not that big of a deal. And so I'll just go ahead and take a blue pill here. I mean, I don't need to get cute with it. But he'll be taking the blue pill next. And that's all he's going to be doing. I don't need to like flip it and force feed him one to deal 1 damage, because he's going to be gaining 1 back anyway. So let's go ahead and take the blue pill here. We'll go back up to 4 here, which is pretty good. He'll take a blue pill, and then he'll gain 1 health back, which of course is unfortunate, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, so he does that, and he goes back up to 4, and then now we get a new 1. All right, so a new 1 here. And I could use a prescribed pill here to get a blue, right? But I think I would rather just take the 1 out of 4 of getting take 3 out of 4 of getting a placebo pill, because it'll go down to 2, and then he can't really do anything with that. And then I could use the prescribed pill next to get a blue, and then regain 2 resistance, which is pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Hopefully I don't get the death pill. We do, though. All right, that's a little unfortunate, but nothing you could really do. All right, so we lose 1. Now he's going to take a green pill, obviously, and all of the rest of the green pills are all safe. And so I'm just going to take a green pill here, and then we'll be able to go first in the next round, which is pretty decent, actually. I mean, I could switch it and then. No, but I think I want to go first to try to get an advantage on the quest here. So I will just take a green pill here, and then he'll take the last one. And then we're good. So I got to remember he's got an inverter and a amplifier over there. So I'll just keep that in mind. All right. There we go. So he's taking the extractor and a mint. All right, extractor and mint. I'm fine with that. Here, I'm going to take the heal vaccine for sure. Heal vaccine seems really good. And the drug test kit. I like both of those items pretty damn well. All right. So, we get to go first here. There's blues. And then there's greens here. And then there's reds. All right. So, blues, greens, and reds. And I think what I'll do is I'm just going to use the drug test kit on the blues. I'm not going to play around with it. I found a good one, okay? So we found a good one here, which I'll take here. I just want to think if there's anything else I want to do here. But basically, let's just say what he's going to do on his turn, okay? He's at 2 resistance, he's at 4 health, okay? So the first thing he's going to do is choose which pill that he wants to take, okay? As I said earlier, I guess my pill choosing logic might be a little bit inaccurate here, but he's going to basically if there's one pill, nope, if he hasn't chosen a pill and there's a known safe pill, he'll choose the highest resistance safe pill. If he hasn't chosen a pill and his resistance is less than or equal to 2, so that's true. He's going to try to choose a non-killer pill with 0 or more tolerance influence. So he will take a blue pill next, no matter what. And so I think I'll just take a blue pill, or so he'll choose that, and then he might use a mint here. Let's just see here. He'll use, what has he got? He's got extractor, replicator. He'll use the extractor because his health is greater than or equal to 3, which will actually put him above. So that, okay, that's an interesting thing. So basically, he's going to choose to take a blue pill before he uses the extractor. He's going to use the extractor, he's going to lose 1, and his resistance is going to go back up to full. But then he's still going to be choosing to take a blue pill next, which is interesting. But then we'll get to the mint usage section, and he'll use it 5/11ths of the time. All right? So he might skip here, but I'm also fine with that. So I'm just going to take a blue one here. But he'll basically, my prediction is he's going to extract and then either skip his turn 5/11ths of the time or 6 out of 11ths time he's going to take a blue pill here. All right? And I'm fine with either of those outcomes, I think. So I go back up to 5, obviously, here. And then now he's going to take he's going to extract here. Go back up to max resistance. He goes down to 3 health, though. And then we lose our max resistance here. And he uses the mint. All right, so that's the 5 out of 11 times he's going to use a mint. And I'm fine with that. I could play it really safe and use either the heal vaccine or a prescribed pill. But I think I'm fine with taking a 3 out of 4 chance of getting a safe pill on the reds here, which is definitely what we want to do because it's part of the quest. Puts us ahead on the quest. I think I'm all good with that. So let me just go ahead and do that. And then this time, he should take either a blue pill 50% of the time or a green pill here. And he's going to take a blue pill. All right. So, okay, gains some back. And the reason that he chooses to use a blue pill is because it's the first one on the quest, obviously. And so that's what he needed to do. So basically it's 50-50 between the lowest death probability pill and the quest pill that he's going to take. So now we can complete the quest by using a red pill here. The question is, do I want to use anything else? And I don't think I want to, because even if I take damage here, it's not the end of the world, because we're just going to gain it back. So I think I'm fine with that. I'll take the 2/3 chance of just gaining 1, which we do. Excellent. So that's great. So we go back up to 4 here. And then now, let's see what he opts to do. So the first one on the quest is a green one, so he's going to do that no matter what. Yep. Because it's the least likely to kill him, and also it's the next one on the quest. So he goes ahead and does that. And then I think I'm going to do the same thing. And I think that 1 out of 5 of getting damaged here is fine. Although, actually, we're at 2 right now. So we're at 2 right now. Not much I could really do about that, though, right? I guess I could take a red pill to try to... Let me just think here. Let me think here. Okay. So... What is it? The last... what is it? The blue pill's a known killer pill, right? So I'll use the mouth clamps to force feed him that. Actually, let's go ahead and just start off by doing that. Take a guaranteed 1. Get his resistance back up right now. That's all good. Alright, so now he's going to go down to 2. All good with me. I guess I could have inverted that one and taken it myself. Maybe that would have been better. But I think this is okay, actually. So I could take a red pill and a 50-50. Maybe I should have done that, actually. Inverted it and taken the blue pill to go back up to 4. But I don't know. I think it's fine. Who knows? I think I'm just going to take I'm going to take the green pill to get further ahead on the quest, because then I could use this to get ahead. And I'm going to be taking 1 here anyway, but it's okay. We have a heal vaccine. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, that was not the death pill, but we still lose 1, obviously, due to resistance damage. I'm fine with that, though. And now he's going to go. He's going to take a green pill here. Because neither of those are quest pills. This is the least likely to kill him here. And then now we get to go, and now what I'm going to do... I'm going to take another... Because the yellow pills, I think, give you 2 resistance back on the placebo. So I'm going to take one of the green pills here to start off with, actually. Hope it's not the death pill. 2/3 chance it's not. It's not. Alright, so that's excellent. So now he's going to go, and he's going to choose a red pill here. Which, yeah, he does. And he gets the death pill. Excellent stuff. Alright, so yeah, he chooses the red pill because it deals less resistance damage to him. And that's kind of the tiebreaker there. It's a 50-50 either way. But then now we get to take the red pill here and be totally good. And then now there's the 50-50 on the green pills. And so now no matter what, we can gain 1 back here, I think, because with the... he might just die here, honestly. Alright, so he does not. So now that we know the last pill here is a death pill. So I'm going to use the heal vaccine, and then I'll go back up to 4 here. So we're in pretty good shape here. That's the known death pill. And we go back up to 4. Alright, pretty good stuff. And then he's taking a shock therapy and a lobotomy. But he doesn't have a hammer over there, so... In any case, I'll take the vaccine, and I'll take another heal vaccine. And I think we're pretty... in pretty damn good shape. Alright, so there's yellow pills now. And green pills. And red pills. Alright. Very good, very good. And then, I guess he's going. He's taking a green pill here. Opting to not... It was a 50-50 between that and a yellow pill. It's because green is the lowest death probability. Yellow is the next one on the quest. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... I think here what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a prescribed pill. And then, I mean, he's got a pretty... I guess I'll use the electric therapy to go up to max resistance next. That's okay. That's fine. But I'll use a prescribed pill to get ahead on the quest. And also it restores resistance here. So we're looking pretty good here. Alright. So let me go ahead and take this. I'm pretty sure that was the one. It didn't go over there, right? This is the placebo. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we go up to 3 resistance now. And then now we're staged to complete the quest here. He's going to use the... so he's doubling this. And he's doubling it because if it's the placebo, he's going to gain... He's Oh, he's not using the electroshock therapy. That's interesting. All right, well, there you go. Why didn't he use the electroshock therapy? Let me check. Will use if he doesn't have a vaccine and the chosen pill resistance change is less than or equal to 0. And the resistance is less than or equal to 3. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so what he did there... yeah, okay, that's what happened, alright? That was weird, alright? What he did is he did the pill choice initially, right? And he chose to use the yellow pill because it had a chance of giving him resistance back when he was at 2 resistance, right? And then, because he chose the yellow pill to use, he used the amplifier, he used he didn't use shock therapy because the resistance change from the pill that he could take would have put him above 4, okay? So he's not using the shock therapy after that. And then he doubles the effect of the pill using the amplifier because if his, let's see, if the pill can cause resistance healing and his tolerance is less than or equal to 3, then he uses it. Alright, sheesh. Alright, that was difficult to unpack that. So this AI is janky. It's more complex than the Buckshot AI. There you go. You get some weird cases like that, where it does some stupid shit. But there you go. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. I'll do one more. And, let's see if we can't help but keep winning here. Alright. And, let's bop the button. Let's bop the button. Alright, let's go ahead and flip the, so we're going to go first here. Let's see what items he takes. He gets a mint and an amplifier. Alright. Don't care about either of those particularly. And here I want the prescribed pill, and I don't want anything else here. So I will take the prescribed pill, and then I'm going to re-roll here. And here, it's between the drug test kit and the mouth clamp, and I think the mouth clamp is going to be better. Let's think here. I mean, drug test is decent. Nah, I'll use the mouse clamp here. Yeah, mouth clamp. Pretty good. All right. And we start off with greens. Oh, so you can start off with greens. Interesting. Didn't know that. All right. That might have influenced my decision here a little bit. Because I think we're going to take one now because of that. But he's going to either use the mint. Oh, no, we're going first. We're going first. I forgot. So, yeah, I didn't think that you could get greens here, but that's okay. All right, so let's see here. I mean, I'm just going to be taking a green pill no matter what, I believe. Let's just go ahead and do that. And we take 2 resistance damage here. We're 1 along in our quest. And he's either going to use the mint 5/11ths of the time, which he does. All right, so now we're going to go and no matter what we're doing... we would be dying here unless I use the placebo. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use the placebo pill here, and then I'll get a red. I'll go down to 1. And then next turn, I will take the green pill, and then I'll lose 1 health, but then I'll gain it back from the quest. So that seems pretty good. Now let's go ahead and do that. We take the red pill here, go down to 1. And then now he's going to go, and he's going to just have to take 1 blind here. He's not going to do anything else. Hopefully he gets the death pill. And he does not, though. But no matter what, we're taking 1 here. Let's just see if it's the death pill or not. Okay. It's not the death pill. Alright, so the death pill's still out there. But we get to complete our quest first. So we lose 1, complete our quest, go back up to 4. So we're still looking pretty good here. And then now he's going to go. He's just going to take 1 blind here. And yeah, there's no death pill there. So no reason to use the mouth clamps here. Because if we miss, then we're just fucked anyway. So this way, we get to go first the next round anyway. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Hope it's not the death pill. It is not the death pill. That was pretty lucky. All right. So now he's going to just... I guess he was going to take 1 anyway, but we don't take 1 in this scenario. So, pretty good there, pretty good. And yeah, he takes 1, and we move on to the next round here. Alright, let's see what items he takes. And we know there's going to be greens and something else. All right, so he takes 2 prescribed pills. All right, that's a little spooky. I'll take a prescribed pill, and I'll take a shock therapy. I'll take a shock therapy because we have greens out, so seems pretty good. All right, so we got greens, excuse me, and then we got reds here. All right, and then we get to go first here, and so I'm going to take a red because it's part of the quest, and it puts us ahead on the quest, and I'm fine with all of that, yeah. Although at the same time, I could take a green here. Nah. I think I want to take a red. 1 out of 4 chance. Let's just go ahead and do that. All right, but we take 1 anyway there. So now all the reds are safe. So that was a little unfortunate there. But he's going to take reds now. Yeah. So he'll take reds. He only uses prescribed pill if there's a known death pill and shit like that. I don't know. Look at the prescribed pill usage logic from what I saw. Let me check. He uses it, where is it? I think he uses it early on. Centrifuge, shield vaccine, lobotomy, prescribed pill. So if the chosen pill would result in damage due to resistance reduction, the AI doesn't have a vaccine, and prescribed pill would not cause damage, he uses it. Otherwise, if the chosen pill is a known killer pill, and the AI doesn't use a heal vaccine, then he uses it. Otherwise, if there's only 1 pill needed to complete the quest, and there isn't a non-killer pill with the correct type, he will use it. And also, he'll use it if then he'll switch his target to the new placebo pill. All right, there we go. All right, in any case, yeah, let's just take the red here. We'll go back up to 4. Pretty good. And there we go. All right, and then he's going to take the red here, no matter what. Because the red is the new quest here anyway. All right, there we go. And then now it's all greens. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and just take a green here. Hopefully not the death pill. It's not the death pill. All right, so that's pretty good. And then he's going to take a green here. Hopefully the death pill. Is not the death pill, though. It's not the death pill. All right, so now the question is, do I want to use the prescribed pill, or do I want to... Because he's going to use a prescribed pill here. And... All right, so let me just think about how this is going to go down, okay? Because I'm going to use a... If I use a prescribed pill here, right? Then I'll go down to 1. And then I could use shock therapy next turn, get the maximum value out of that. Then he'll use a prescribed pill, go down to 1. And then it'll go back to me, and I'll have to use a... Actually, at the same time, I could just force feed... Let me force feed him a green pill right here, so that he doesn't have to fuck around with that nonsense. Let me just go ahead and do that, because he'll take 1 no matter what here. We'll get a little more information that way. And yeah, it takes 1 from the resistance damage now. Now, he won't be using the prescribed pills anymore, which is pretty good, actually, for us, because we want to be able to beat him on the quest, I guess. Potentially. All right, so I'm gonna use my prescribed pill here, and then he'll have to take another one here. Maybe that wasn't the best, because I don't think I could beat him at the quest, so maybe I should have just taken a green one. Use the shock therapy, then taken a green one, but let's see. Let's see. Alright, he takes 1. Alright, so that was lucky. That was lucky. I think maybe, though, I should have just used shock therapy and then taken a green one, but who could say? In any case, now we have a chance of beating him on the quest, which is interesting. Quest love's in the house, baby. Alright, so we're going to electroshock ourselves back up to full resistance here. And then I'll take a green one. I'll take a green one here. Then we go down to 3, and then he's going to take the other green one, and we'll move on. Alright. Cool. Excuse me. Alright, so he takes extractor plus electroshock therapy. Alright, and electroshock therapy. We had a mouth clamp out. I think I'll take the replicator. Although I want to re-roll here, I think. Actually, I don't know if I do want to re-roll here, because there's so many resistance-reducing things out there that maybe it's better to just take the replicator and a centrifuge here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Try to maintain my resistance here. Alright, so we got the greens here. We got the reds. And we got blues. Alright, so blues, if I knew blues were coming out, I might have not done that. I might have re-rolled. But this is okay. Alright, so we gotta go first here. And I think I'm gonna use the replicator to start off with. We get amplifiers, which aren't great for us here. But yeah, I'll take a red pill here. 1 out of 4 chance of taking 1 damage, but it puts us ahead on the quest here. Alright, so we lose 1 resistance. We're in pretty good shape here. And then now he's going to go, and it's 50-50 between a green and a red, and he chooses to take a red here. And he ends up taking 1 there. Now, here's the thing. If I pass here, he's going to use a prescribed pill. So basically, if I don't take a red pill here, he's going to take a prescribed pill to gain 1 back, which I don't want. So I would rather, because I don't really care if I get the death pill here, because I get to complete my quest, so, and I'm already at full health, so yeah, let me just take the red pill, deprive him from gaining 1 back. And he's not using the extractor, by the way, and hell yeah, that was great, because now it's the death pill's still out there for him. But he's not going to use the extractor because he's only at 2 health. He only uses it 3 and above. He's going to use it, the amplifier on the blue pill because he's at 3 resistance right now. And he's going to take that pill. I'm going to hope it's the death pill, obviously. And it is not, though, so he goes back up to full resistance there. Alright, so now it's a 50-50 on the blue pills there. Excuse me. But I'll take a blue pill because either way I'm going to be taking 1 here. So I'm just going to go ahead and take 1 of the blue pills here. And hope it's not the death pill. Puts us along on the quest. It's not the death pill. That was super fortunate right there. Very fortunate, very fortunate. And then now he's going to take a green pill. Because you know it's not a death pill. And he ends up taking 1. Excellent stuff. So now all of the green pills are safe. And the last red pill is a death pill. So now I think what I'll do is I will take a green pill. Yeah, I'll take a green pill next. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else yet. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. And the next turn I got a pretty good play with the blue pill there. I could swap it and then amplify it. Alright, so now he's taking a green pill here. It's a known safe pill. Alright, he goes down 2 there. Okay. And, yeah, then I'm going to swap the blue death pill and then use the amplifier. Although, let me think about this. Let me just think about this, right? So the blue pill is a known death pill. He could use placebo pills to stay alive, is the thing. So, and he's got a lot of sustainability over there, actually. So yeah, I think that gaining 4 resistance back is going to be better here. Because I think he'll actually be able to make it out of this round. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and invert the blue pill. And then I'll amplify it to, excuse me, gain 4 resistance back here. Which is pretty good. And now he's going to be taking a green pill here. But then he'll make a placebo pill. So yeah, he'll do that. And then next, I'll take a green pill. And then he'll make a placebo pill next. Which will get him more resistance back. It's going to be a blue. Which is a little bit annoying. But I think he uses placebo pill before he uses shock therapy. Although no, actually he'll use the shock therapy next, I think. Because yeah, he uses shock therapy before he uses... prescribed pill. So now he's going to take the green pill. All right, there we go. I was a little bit wrong about that. And then now there's the death pill. So we end up with the death pill there. So I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. We complete the quest here. So there we go. We end up losing one, but then we gain one back. So we're still in pretty good shape here. I don't like the fact that he's got so many prescribed pills over there, but hopefully I'm going to look for like mouth clamps here. All right, he takes a replicator and an amplifier. I'm fine with that. Here, I think what I'll do is I will... I'm going to re-roll to try to get a mouth clamp to try to take him out quick. I'll take an inverter here, and then I'm going to re-roll again here. You know what? I don't want to keep re-rolling here. Actually, I'll take a drug test kit. I think it's going to be better than, well, no, this will be better. This will be better, I think. All right, there we go. All right, so we got purples now. All right, purples and reds and blues. All right, purples, reds, and blues. And I think, does he go first? He does go first. He uses the replicator. He gets another amplifier here. He's taking a red pill here. Okay. And he dies. All right, so there we go. We wouldn't have had a 1 anyway there. So let me just think about why. Yeah, he took the red pill there because it's a 1 out of 4 chance of dying. The purple pills are a 2 out of 6, so a 1/3 chance of dying. And then same with the, there are blues out too, I think. In any case, there you go. I think that's gonna about do it here. We're 3 for 3 now, knowing a little bit more about how the AI works. I think we can call it here. Let me see how long this has been going on for. About 50 minutes. So yeah, I'll call it here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, found this informative. Let me know if you want to see an official video where I break down the AI. I'll have to figure out why he did that weird thing with the taking the blue pill that one time that I didn't think he would. But other than that, I think I got a pretty good handle on how it works. It's a little bit complicated though. So there you go. Hope you guys found this useful or interesting. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.